Also wanted to ask you about your historic contract because you left $1 on the board. But was there a significance behind that? Like, was it purposeful? Because I feel like you're very intentional with everything you do.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, taxes.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
if you claim like $1 million, so I saved like 13,000
Oh, wow.
and not claiming a
Okay.
dollar.
Now, I'm not going to give Kelsey too hard of a time here because being a pro athlete, her finances are much more complicated than yours or mine are. But she mentioned taxes, and regardless of what you do for work, that's not how taxes work. And unfortunately, a lot of people still think that even if you earn more money, you'll end up making less because you're getting taxed more, which is not true. You see, here in America, we have a progressive marginal tax system. What that means is you only get taxed on your next dollar. So if you start from $0 to your first $11,925, your first $11,925 is taxed at 10%. Income from $11,926 to $40,475, that amount is taxed at 12%. So your first $11,925 is taxed at 10%. Next dollar up until $48,475 is taxed at 12%. And so if you keep following down that same path up until Kelsey's bracket of 37% on any amount over $600,000 to make it easy, you can see that every dollar she makes past $626,000 is taxed at 37%, which means her discounting her team $1 saves her 37 cents, at least on the federal level. And this is important to recognize because at no point will there be a time where you get offered a bonus, you get offered a raise or a new job with higher pay, and you'll end up making less because you're getting taxed more. That's not how it works. If you get an opportunity to get paid more, take the opportunity, unless you're in these bottom tax brackets because you may be eligible for state or federal benefits. Because there's something called the welfare cliff, in which that you getting paid a little bit more makes you ineligible for some benefits, and the value of those benefits outweigh your increase in income. So you could overall add a net negative after losing those benefits. So there you have it. Take that raise, take that bonus, and follow for more.